By calculating the imports and exports, we made some minor errors, so we can say it is a statistical discrepancy. The sum of current account and capital account is called basic balance. When consider up to, we see what is the capital account and current account. From this balance we can say it is a basic balance. Since balance of payment is always balance in theory, there is a balance in theory. It happens rarely, particularly because statisticals are incompleted as well as imperfect. While we have omissions and errors because of statistical, while we are recording some transactions, import and export, there are some errors. For these errors only this account will appear. This is why errors and omissions are considered. So that balance of payments account are kept in balance as net errors and omissions. We can say it is a net errors and omissions. It happens rarely, particularly because of statistics are incompletely as well as imperfect. Our records are not completed and records are not perfect, then this account will appear. That is why errors and omissions are considered, so that we can say the balance of payment account are kept in balance of net errors and omissions. This is the thought type. And next, official reserve account. What is the official reserve account? The official reserve account covers the net amount of transactions by government. We are giving the amount to government, so we can say it is an official reserve account. This account covers purchases and sales of reserve assets. While we are kept as some reserve assets, we have to purchase or sell these reserve assets, then the official reserve account may occur, such as gold, convertible foreign exchange, and SDR, special drawing rights. SDR means special drawing rights by Central Monetary Authority. While we are selling or purchasing of gold or any convertible foreign exchange and special drawing rights by Central Monetary Authority, then official reserve account occurs. The total current account, capital account, errors and omissions, and official reserve account comprises overall balance of payment. All these considered, we can say there is a balance of payment account. What is an official reserve? While purchasing or selling any related government assets, then official reserve account will occur. These four all are considered the balance of payment. Let's see what is the balance of payment account. This is the country's account of a country's balance of trade. This is the balance of trade. And this is the balance of payment only. They mistakenly write credit inflow, debit outflow, exports of goods, visible goods, capital receipts, sale of assets, settlement from abroad, unfavorable balance if there is any deficit. Here imports, while imports of goods, capital payment, purchase of assets or settlement of capital repayments, favorable balance. There is a favorable balance surplus. It is a visible and visible. We can say it is a balance of trade. And so sorry. In the next class, it's may possible I will show the balance of payment account. So maybe unfortunately in the account I am unable to show. In the next class, I will definitely try to show the what is the balance of payment account. And let's see what is the difference of balance of trade and balance of payment. Balance of trade is a statement that captures the country's exports and imports with remaining world. Balance of trade is a settlement of country's exports and imports. Balance of payment is the statement that keeps track of all economic transactions done by the country within the remaining world. So it only considers the exports and imports. It considers the exports and imports and services also. Transactions related to goods only are recorded. Ikkada both services are recorded. Capital transfer, here there is no transfer of capital. Here that capital of transfer are also included. It gives particular view of country's economic status. It gives particular view of country economic status. It gives a clear view of economic position. Balance of payment shows that economic position of the country. it can be favorable or unfavorable, but the receipts and payments are tailed and never shown a balance. Balance of payment account shows equal, but in balance of trade there may be a favorable or unfavorable balance. Component, it is a components of current account, balance of payments. Current account and capital account are components of balance. Here only current account. Balance of trade, they considered only current account, but balance of payments considered both current and capital. Why they don't consider capital? Because there is no capital transfer. And the main factors which affect the balance of trade are cost of production, availability of raw materials, exchange. There is any cost of production, raw materials availability, exchange rate, and policies of goods and manufacture at home. The main factors which affect the balance of payment are foreign lenders. These affects the completely foreign lenders. There is any change in policies, principles, all this comes under. It includes and shows only revenue items. Balance of trade includes, shows only revenue items. It includes all revenues and capital. Only revenues, balance of trade. Balance of payments, all revenues and capital items. Balance of trade is equal to net earnings on exports minus net payments. What we are earning, what we are paying. But balance of payment is equal to balance of trade plus cash transfer plus capital account minus balancing items. That is current account minus balancing. If there is any balancing items, we have to minus. What is balance of trade? Balance of trade completely says the revenue items. It does not include capital transfer of ownership, but balance of payments includes current items and revenue items and transfer of ownership. Balance of trade only considers what we are receiving, what we are paying, but balance of payments conclude all the abroad currency also. While in our country we are receiving any transfer of ownership, all these considered in balance of payment. These are all what are the components affecting balance of trade and balance of payment. I hope you understand the lecture. If you have any doubts regarding this today's lecture, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. And if you have any doubts in first chapter also, we completed already our first unit. So let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.